everyone, it's Robin. I have been a little absent lately because I'm just actually getting over scarlet fever. I am really susceptible to it. It's my 5th time having it. I got it first when I was just a little girl and I was in the hospital and stuff, but now it seems like every time I get strep throat it turns into scarlet fever. So I've been so sick, but I'm feeling a whole lot better now and antibiotics are all kicking in. And but I've been home and out of commission, so I did a little bit of crafting. And I've actually been working on some banners. I've been on a little bit of a banner kick, or bunting, or garland, whatever you'd like to call it. I know different places call it different things. But this was actually the most recent one that I finished. And it's kind of a shabby chic look. Well, it is shabby chic, but kind of almost a vintage as well because of some of the, like the lace, and I'll tell you about it in just a second. The actual base that I cut, the scallop here, is using the Tie the Knot Cricut cartridge, and this is the banner that I used right here. Excuse my nails, like I said, I've been working on craft projects and stuff, but and I cut that out at 5.75 inches, 5 3/4 inches, and on the craft cardstock, and that craft cardstock is from Hobby Lobby. And then what I did was actually I cut out 8 of them, 7 for the banner and 1 to use as a template. And so I cut one of my extra template. I just made dots in the center of the corners, if you will, scallop, and then I just took my ruler and drew a line from this point to this point, and then from this point to this point, obviously, you know, the triangle. And then I just cut that out using my paper trimmer to create this inside portion, and that made my template. And then what I did, I cut out 7 of them, the actual template, using white cardstock, just regular, you know, Recollections cardstock. And then I covered over it with muslin, and then I covered over it with some vintage lace, just like a sheet of lace, looks like almost like an old curtain. And then I stitched around it with the sewing machine, and then I cut around all the edges, you know, to just cut it flush with the edge of the template. And then that's how I got this banner look here, or the banner, the inside part of it. And then I added some lace, just, I don't even know where I got it, it was just in my stuff, so, but it looks like it's old vintage lace, and I added that. And then I added some of the flatback pearls that I got from Esmeralda in a rack recently. Thank you, Esmeralda. I'm just about out of it now. I have just a few little half pearls left, and I really, really enjoy it. And then down here, this scallop, this blue scallop, is actually vellum. I took one of the Webster's Pages 12 by 12 vellum pieces, and then I ran it through my Cricut, and I used the Elegant Edges cartridge, and I used this scallop right here, scallop 1 on page 23, and I cut that out at 2.75 inches. I cut 7 of those. And then for the C, let me get this over here, I just used, and I know a lot of you won't have this, but I'm sure there's something similar. I just used the Cricut American Alphabet that came with my E2, the anniversary edition, pre-installed in that, and I used just the font. I didn't use the shadow, just the regular font. So that's how I got the letters. I think they're so, you know, so pretty. And then I inked around all the edges with some color box chalk ink, and I think, I'm not sure what color that was in, so I'm not even going to guess, but just a pink color. And then I added some open roses and carnations, and then this is just, these are from Wild Orchid Crafts, and then this little rosette is from my stash. And then I also added one of the really sweetheart blossoms here at the bottom. And then the back is just plain, and I cut the holes using my Crocodile. So that would be the C, and they're all pretty much the same. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay, so I'll put this one here, C, and then the H. I did everything the same. That was the corner one, or the end one, so I kind of did the cluster on the end, the corner. And then this cluster I put in the center. All the same elements. Then the E, the same. See, I alternated between the pink open rose. This is a 20 millimeter open rose. And then the carnation, the mint colored carnation. And here's the R. And so you can see the pattern, how it's just alternating. I. And here's the S. I think it turned out so pretty, and it didn't take that long. Most of my crafting just is, the time is spent just designing what in the world I'm going to do. So, and then this would be the last letter. It spells Cherish, as you can see here. And so I did the corner cluster again to finish off the banner. And I'm going to use some white seam binding to string it together. I've been using jute twine on, well, jute twine on 2 of them. Jute rope on 1 of them, and then I just thought I would try the seam binding. But if I don't like it, I may use tulle or the jute string. I'm just going to play around with it and see. But I wanted to go ahead and do the video because I thought it would be easier to share it with you here rather than string a whole garland along my desk. So anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed seeing that, and I hope that you'll give it a try. It was a lot of fun. I think they make nice gifts, nice home decor. You could put anything. I put Cherish, but you could put any words on here. You could put somebody's name, a little girl's name, and you know, for a birthday party, and then she can hang it up in her room. New baby, anything really, anniversary. So just have fun playing around, and I'd love to see what you come up with if you decide to make one. But I really liked the idea of adding the paper, you know, the inside paper, and then putting the muslin and the lace over that. It just adds such a nice effect, and it took a little bit of extra time, but I think it was well worth it. So anyway, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you all have a great day. Bye-bye.